of seed and harvest. That is what we're looking at today on the sermon, the 13th day of October 2024. Building on the theme, which is harvest, I want us to look deeper into the concept of seed and harvest. Let's have a dichotomy between the two concepts, all right? Now, last week we talked about the need for you to sow to be able to harvest. So, to build deeper into this theme, which is harvest, I want us to look at seed. Literally, any other person, or generally, seed is anything, any part of any crop or any plant that you bury in anticipation of it springing up and growing and harvesting. Right? That's the literal meaning. But for the purpose of this conversation, I want us to look at seed from a deeper perspective. Seed to me encompasses hope because you bury it with the hope that it comes out. Seed encompasses faith. Seed encompasses labor and toil. Because when you sow a seed, it comes with the expectation of work, it comes with the expectation of labor, it comes with the expectation of hope and faith, because you have faith that this seed is going to give you harvest. You have hope that it's going to spring up. You have faith that it's going to be bountiful and multiply. And of course, you have the expectation of you that you're going to work for it, you're going to toil on it, you're going to work hard on it. So, seed is a representation of hope, work, hard work, and everything. And then, of course, increase. Then, harvest, on the other hand, represents bounty. Harvest is a reward. Harvest is a result of labor. Harvest is the expected end, all right, of a means. Okay. Now, to make it a little bit more interesting, while seed is representing the future, harvest represents the present. While seed represents toil, harvest represents merriment. While seed represents hard work, harvest represents reward. So, for you to be able to enjoy and make merry, you should be able to sow a seed. And that brings us down to the concept of seed time and harvest time. So, when it is seed time, you know that is where you have to work hard. You need to sow something, you need to work hard, you need to have expectations and hope, and then toil. When it is harvest time, on the other hand, that is when you're supposed to be making merry, you're supposed to enjoy, you're supposed to get the reward, you're supposed to have your efforts rewarded and multiplied, and your seeds multiplied, and all of that good things. All right? So, having brought out the dichotomy between seed time and harvest time, I just want you to do this. Be sure to understand your seed time. While you are at your seed time, others might be at their harvest. While you are at your harvest, others might be at their seed time. So that you don't confuse this point that while others are enjoying their harvest, you think they are actually seeding. They are actually enjoying their harvest. So don't mistake it. You are supposed to be working. You're not supposed to be enjoying when you have not even sown a seed. So go back and sow a seed and monitor, all right, and put the effort so that at the end of the day, you too can have your harvest. Don't mix up the two. While others are enjoying their harvest, don't mistake and join them. Go and do your seeding so that your own harvest will come. In conclusion, you cannot have a harvest without seed and the toil that comes with it. If you have a harvest without seeding and toiling, then you are either a thief or a robber or a crooked person. Now, you cannot have seed without work. If you have seed without work, then definitely you're not going to get any results and you're not going to get any harvest. It's laziness, it's madness. So, seed precedes harvest, or rather, harvest comes right after seed. So, to have harvest, you must sow seed. So, you must understand the difference between seed and seed time. You must understand between harvest and harvest time. Go out there, sow a seed, get a harvest, sow hope and faith, harvest bounty, fruitfulness, and everything. And the most important thing is between seed time and harvest time, that is hard work, that is toil and everything. But above all, that is God's benevolence, that is God's grace, that is God's blessings, that's God's gifts, that's God's outpouring of of wealth, of prosperity in between seed time and harvest time. May God visit you during your toiling and reward you with a bountiful harvest. Have a nice day. I love you. See you again next week on another edition of the Sermon.